friends, I wanted to go over with you today the two sight words we did yesterday and also introduce you to two new sight words that we're going to be using in our reading and writing. If you remember from yesterday, the two words that we learned yesterday were THEY says they and OF says of. Now in the word they, we got the TH sound saying th, and you'll stick your tongue out when you say that th. And then the last two letters here makes a letter a word. It's the A, they. So this E and this Y are not saying eh and not saying yeah, they're saying a. So when you're doing sight words, this is the reason why we have to memorize them. We cannot sound them out like many of the other words that we learn about and read in books and use in our writing, because we just have to memorize these because they don't sound out and follow the same rules that the other words that we read do. So when you are writing or saying the word they, you're going to do the A, and then this EY is making the A sound like this. And when we snap spell it, if you remember, we snap spell they like this. T goes all the way up to the top, so we go TH. E stays in the middle, so we'll go here. And then Y comes down under the line into the basement, so we'll go down Y. So if you see the three lines, so if the letter goes up here to the top line, we'll go tall with our snapping. If it stays here in the middle, like the E, we'll stay right here at our hips. And if it goes down into the basement, like the Y does, we'll bring it down like this. So when we're snap spelling they, it goes three times. T-H-E-Y, T-H-E-Y, T-H-E-Y spells they. Now for the second word of, we talked about this F yesterday saying the V sound. But I failed to mention to you about the O, because the O is not saying ah. The O is saying sound, like a U would say. And this again is the reason why we call it a sight word, that we cannot sound this one out. So the O is saying U sound, and the F is saying the V sound. So it's v, of. So it's not even making the right letter sounds at all that would match the letters that we normally, the letter sounds that we would normally use when we see these letters. So OF says of, and when we snap spell it, the O stays in the middle, and then the F goes up to the top. So we'll say OF, OF, OF spells of. The two new words this week that I want you to learn that are in your homework, you'll see them on the front cover of your homework, are S-A-I-D spells said. Said. And when you say said, you say the S sound at the front and you say the D sound at the end. But what sound do you hear in the middle? What is that A and I saying together? S-E-D. So this A and I are making actually the E sound. And again, another reason why we cannot sound this word out. We just have to memorize it. We just have to learn it and know it to be able to spell it right and read it right in our reading. So to snap spell said, the S stays here in the middle, A stays in the middle, I stays in the middle, and then the D goes way up top like this. So when we're going to snap spell said, we'll go S-A-I-D, S-A-I-D, S-A-I-D spells said. The last word that we have for today is also a new sight word that's in your homework. It's W-A-N-T. W-A-N-T. This is the word want. Want. What do you want for dinner tonight? What do you want to do at the park when you get to go again? What are some things that you want for your birthday? So this word, even though you see an A here, this A is not saying the ah sound. It's saying want. So what sound is that A making? Because it's not making the A sound. Want. It's making the O sound, the short O sound. Again, another reason we call it a sight word, because you cannot sound it out. You have to memorize it. So to spell want, you spell it W-A-N-T. The W stays in the middle, the A stays in the middle, the N stays in the middle, and the T goes up here to the top line. So when we snap spell want, we spell it W-A-N-T, W-A-N-T, W-A-N-T spells want, want, want. And one of the things we do on our calendar every day after we practice spelling them is we just then practice just reading them, because we don't want to go through life when we encounter these words in books and having to spell them to remember them. So after we spell them and we learn how to spell them, then we just practice reading them. So this one, T-H-E-Y says they, O-F says of, S-A-I-D says said, and W-A-N-T says want. Again, they, of, said, and want. These are words that we'll be using this week in our lessons. So please practice them at home. Practice them with your family. Teach everybody in your house that when letters touch the top, we go up. When they stay in the middle line, they stay here. And then when it's a Y or a G or a J, they go down into the basement. So practice spelling these at home as much as you can, and we'll write them and read them this week so that you can get these words memorized, and hopefully you'll be able to read them in your books and in your writing. All right?